R.J. Duhart and Armando Bacot jump center. Elliot Cadeau controls. And away we go from the Smith Center out of the holiday break.
One thing that's different about this Tar Heel team this year is that just the ball's moving. And it seems to find that guy quite a bit.
R.J. Davis, who's scoring in bunches. He gets 15 and 8 a game and was preseason all-conference. Meanwhile, for the Heels, you know, Bacot and Davis, they've got the first 2 buckets, setting the tone for Carolina.
Again, the ball is just moving. They want to look inside to take advantage of Armando inside, but the ball's going to move. They're not going to force it into him, and whoever's open is just taking shots.
DJ Patrick. You asked Hubert Davis the areas to improve the rest of the year. Defense and rebounding, we'll dig into that. Davis, transition 3.
Knocking down threes there, but I think his biggest improvement in his game outside of his confidence is just with Charleston Southern seemed to be content with allowing Carolina 4 and 5 men to shoot those threes.
That is Alon Sumler going to work on DJ Patrick, backs it out to R.J. Davis, who gets a ball screen from Bacot. Davis again. He's come out cooking. 23 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Didn't turn the basketball over once. There's Tajay Kelly. You love his game. Davis with the left hand gets the roll, and R.J. Davis has an early 10. Squared up Johnson, moved it for Bacot, and now the freshman Cadeau wraps it around for Ryan.
Great job coming off the stagger screen there. You see the way they're playing the Carolina bigs. They're sagging off, so they're able to turn a corner like Ingram does here.
High off the glass and rolled off. Washington to stick back.
Ingram comes in, he curls, and they switch it. And you tell your guards, don't get it blocked. It's up to the big to go up, win that battle, get that offensive rebound, and punish them for switching. And bigs for him to get extended minutes here for the Carolina.
Davis turned the corner and now pick and pop.
That's what he does. Yeah, that's what he does. He's really comfortable doing that.
And then pick and pop for 3.
They're sitting back in the lane like that. That shot's going to be there, but he's the one big. He gets deep, and when the guard gets that deep against drop coverage, you have to switch it. And again, you challenge your big to get in and here create another turnover here.
Davis got the tip. Trimble lays it in.
And the guards are able to turn the corner and put pressure on the rim as much as they want. They just don't need to settle.
Kelly has that one get pinned, and a held the ball. The arrow keeps it at this end. The defense for R.J. Davis is now on par this year, the way we need it. Then the other thing he said after the win over Oklahoma, his Charleston Southern team's 4 and 8. Told you they've already underwent that coaching change, and now their 3rd ACC opponent. Washington spiked that on Sumler.
Really good rim protection here. Comes over weeks from the weak side, and you get any shot you want in games like this. You've gotten off to a really good offensive start. Just move the ball. Another young player coming out.
R.J. Davis and Cormac Ryan sitting at the table ready to come in. Johnson with his first points, and has been very efficient from 3-point range as well this year.
You know it means something to him. From North Carolina, you grow up wanting to play against the Tar Heels, if not play for the Tar Heels.
Well, a guy who's been bringing energy when he does come into the game off the bench. True freshman from San Antonio. Bacot a bank.
Yeah, you use that as a teachable moment.
Just 2 points on now 1 of 7 shooting for Tajay Kelly. Bacot with another chance at a 3-point play.
As soon as he puts on the jersey, just put it in the book.
Patrick's feeling good, and buries another. DJ Patrick's second 3, and he's got 8 points.
They're in this 1-3-1 to kind of get Carolina out of their rhythm.
They've used this 5% of the time this year. Bacot from Davis.
I think the only guy effective from that range is Seth Curry.
Johnson has it blocked by Bacot with .2 left on the shot clock. What are the vets? We got a big-time crew here. Cormac Ryan for 3.
He's a streaky guy.
34% for his career. Of course, 2 years ago at Notre Dame had that big season where he shot 41% from 3. And a good defender. Whoa! Ingram went somersaulting over Bacot, over the top of Bacot. Some gymnastics. It's a front handspring. Then spent a couple of years in South Florida, but didn't start there. And last year missed a bunch of time with an ankle injury. Washington has had a great first half.
You got to find him.
For the second time this year. At 11 against UC Riverside. Good hands from R.J. Davis. Davis with entry for Washington.
I think from a physical standpoint, the 4 spot is a lot more natural for Jalen Washington.
Charleston Southern's got to get it over, and they do to Duhart. 9 seconds into the timer. And now Heath drives and scores. So coming up on this final minute before halftime. Ingram knocks it down. R.J. Johnson gives it up to Kelly, who flips for Alon Sumler. Turning the corner. Son Nimley said to us today that a lot of the credit goes to their staff since the change, freeing up Sumler as Ingram responds with the 3.
Just coming in and just shooting the basketball well. Scores on all 3 levels. The length, I think, of this game is bothering him some, but he can really score.
R.J. Duhart steps out and sinks one, his first points. Cadeau off the bounce. Driving on Kelly. Got his own miss and followed. First points for the freshman from West Orange, New Jersey. There's your defense for Cormac Ryan. He stripped Kelly. Davis spins out of the corner. Davis attacks and finishes. R.J. Davis putting on a show. Kelly on the follow-away, not there. His struggles continue, now 2 of 9 shooting. Ingram. Harrison Ingram and the heels off and running. Defense to offense and a third 3 for Ingram. Cadeau knocks down the 3. All right, you said more aggressive. What's that look like?
You know, the score is 0-0. You got to continue to play and defend.
Johnson got his own miss and found Patrick. Trying to knock down another 3.
But they've done a really good job. They were prior to that, they were plus 14 on the glass, and that's a good sign of them taking care of the basketball.
Good hands by Davis, who takes the ball and a chance at 3.
I mean, look at this. Coming around the corner, he fights, tip to the head. It's just a great catch and finish there. Didn't have time to gather himself and dribble, just catches it. I think the dribble was more to try to get his.
Trimble trying to lock up Alon Sumler. Pivoting on the baseline, and Trimble matched him. Trimble pushes, drives, finishes.
That was good.
An old Mike Bray favorite. Davis goes spinning, bouncing, Withers! They were trying to run him off the screen there. Couldn't get their spacing organized to free Davis. Left alone.
Count it.
Can't do that!
Count it.
2.1 seconds to shoot it here. Sumler does and hits. They got that guy coming on as well.
He can score it. I mean, make no mistake. Don't judge him by tonight. I mean, coming in tonight, he was 16 points his last 5 games, but he can score it on all 3 levels.
Withers for 3 to answer. There's Jaden Thompson, freshman from Concord, North Carolina. Sumler, we told you, will shoot it about 17 times a game. Cadeau, Trimble, Wojcik, Withers, and Baycott 1 through 5 for the Heels. With Washington indeed getting ready to check in. Duhart banks in a 3. Second.
Wojcik is one and wants more minutes. Withers is another one, and
Washington has had a good night. 2 more for Jalen Washington. He's got a new career high with 15.
his ability to stretch the floor.
Sumler's hot.
He checked.
Third 3 in a row for Alon Sumler, and he's got 19 points. Ball screen from Washington. Trimble pulls up.
Just so comfortable right now, and that not settling.
Cadeau moves it. Wojcik off the shot fake and one. And he got hit in the chops too. Cadeau thought about it. Trying to take Sumler off the bounce. Oh, nice finish. Hey now. Looking for 100. Withers, handoff. Okakwo finishes. And the fans go berserk because it's 2 for 1.
Yes.
Sausage biscuits.
Yes. And try to get this team to improve the way they have, and they've done so. They've They responded to him. I know you look at the score tonight.
As they had tonight. I think Hubert Davis is going to be pretty pleased with this one from both ends. Jumper goes down for Quentin Bolton. Getting some run here in the waning seconds. 105-60. Carolina wins and is 9-3. And they get the dub in their final non-conference game of the season.
The way you wanted to handle things coming off that stretch, you wanted to hit him in the mouth early, get out to a big lead. They did so, cruised it all the way home, and just a dominant performance to get ready for conference play.